Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
English writer of novels about moral dilemmas in academe, 1905 to 1980. Precipitation falling from clouds in the form of ice crystals. Street names for cocaine. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. A layer of snowflakes, white crystals of frozen water, covering the ground. Fall as snow. It was snowing all night. English writer of novels about moral dilemmas in academe, 1905 to 1980. English writer of novels about moral dilemmas in academe, 1905 to 1980. English writer of novels about moral dilemmas in academe, 1905 to 1980. Precipitation falling from clouds in the form of ice crystals. Make a mess of, destroy or ruin. Be in motion due to some air or water current. The leaves were blowing in the wind. An impact, as from a collision. A strong current of air. Spend thoughtlessly. Throw away. Provide sexual gratification through oral stimulation. An unfortunate happening that hinders or impedes, something that is thwarting or frustrating. Melt, break, or become otherwise unusable. An unpleasant or disappointing surprise. Show off. Leave. Informal or rude. Let's blow this place. Street names for cocaine. Be inadequate or objectionable. This blows. Forceful exhalation through the nose or mouth. He gave his nose a loud blow. Allow to regain its breath. Blow a horse. A powerful stroke with the fist or a weapon. A blow on the head. Be blowing or storming. Burst suddenly. Cause air to go in, on, or through. Cause to be revealed and jeopardized. The double agent was blown by the other side. Cause to move by means of an air current. Exhale hard. Blow on the soup to cool it down. Free of obstruction by blowing air through. Blow one's nose. Lay eggs. Certain insects are said to blow. Make a sound as if blown. Play or sound a wind instrument. Shape by blowing. Sound by having air expelled through a tube. Spend lavishly or wastefully on. Spout moist air from the blowhole. A unit of electrical charge equal to the amount of charge transferred by a current of 1 ampere in 1 second. One of the 4 nucleotides used in building DNA. All 4 nucleotides have a common phosphate group and a sugar, ribose. A base found in DNA and RNA and derived from pyrimidine, pairs with guanine. 10 . The speed at which light travels in a vacuum. The constancy and universality of the speed of light is recognized by defining it to be exactly 299,792,458 meters per second. An abundant nonmetallic tetravalent element occurring in 3 allotropic forms, amorphous carbon and graphite and diamond, occurs in all organic compounds. Street names for cocaine. being 10 more than 90. A vitamin found in fresh fruits, especially citrus fruits, and vegetables, prevents scurvy. A degree on the centigrade scale of temperature. A general-purpose programming language closely associated with the Unix operating system. Music. The keynote of the scale of C major. The third letter of the Roman alphabet. Street names for cocaine. Coca-Cola as a trademarked cola. Become Coke. Petroleum oils coke after distillation. Carbon fuel produced by distillation of coal. Street names for cocaine. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. He bamboozled his professors into thinking that he knew the subject well. Influence by slyness. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. Conceal one's true motives from especially by elaborately feigning good intentions so as to gain an end. A sudden decline in strength or number or importance. Failure that results in a loss of position or reputation. The falling to earth of any form of water, rain or snow or hail or sleet or mist. Overly eager speed, and possible carelessness. The falling to earth of any form of water, rain or snow or hail or sleet or mist. An unexpected acceleration or hastening. He is responsible for the precipitation of his own demise. The act of casting down or falling headlong from a height. The process of forming a chemical precipitate. The quantity of water falling to earth at a specific place within a specified period of time. The storm brought several inches of precipitation. A narcotic, alkaloid, extracted from coca leaves, used as a surface anesthetic or taken for pleasure, can become powerfully addictive. A narcotic, alkaloid, extracted from coca leaves, used as a surface anesthetic or taken for pleasure, can become powerfully addictive. Be false to, be dishonest with. Cause someone to believe an untruth. The insurance company deceived me when they told me they were covering my house. Disappoint, prove undependable to, abandon, forsake. Reveal unintentionally. Her smile betrayed her true feelings. Deliver to an enemy by treachery. The spy betrayed his country. Give away information about somebody. Cause someone to believe an untruth. Be sexually unfaithful to one's partner in marriage. Teach immoral behavior to. Cause someone to believe an untruth. Lead someone in the wrong direction or give someone wrong directions. An abstract place usually conceived as having depth. A simile has at least 2 layers of meaning. Single thickness of usually some homogeneous substance. A hen that lays eggs. A relatively thin sheet-like expanse or region lying over or under another. Make or form a layer. Layer the different colored sands. Thin structure composed of a single thickness of cells. Fall from clouds. Vesuvius precipitated its fiery, destructive rage on Herculaneum. Done with very great haste and without due deliberation. Wondered whether they had been rather precipitate in deposing the king. A precipitated solid substance in suspension or after settling or filtering. Bring about abruptly. The crisis precipitated by Russia's revolution. Fall vertically, sharply, or headlong. Our economy precipitated into complete ruin. Hurl or throw violently. The bridge broke and precipitated the train into the river below. Separate as a fine suspension of solid particles. Move downward and lower, but not necessarily all the way. Fall from clouds. Be the essential element. Get sick. Criticize or reprimand harshly. Move downward and lower, but not necessarily all the way. The barometer is falling. The act of surrendering, usually under agreed conditions. Come into the possession of. When a wrestler's shoulders are forced to the mat. Fall from clouds. Rain, snow and sleet were falling. Lose an upright position suddenly. A sudden decline in strength or number or importance. The fall of the House of Habsburg. Fall or flow in a certain way. Fall to somebody by assignment or lot. A sudden sharp decrease in some quantity. When that became known, the price of their stock went into free fall. A free and rapid descent by the force of gravity. Touch or seem as if touching visually or audibly. Decrease in size, extent, or range. Come as if by falling. A downward slope or bend. The season when the leaves fall from the trees. In the fall of 1973. The time of day immediately following sunset. They finished before the fall of night. A sudden drop from an upright position. Come under, be classified or included. Fall into a category. Be inherited by. A lapse into sin. A loss of innocence or of chastity. A fall from virtue. A movement downward. The rise and fall of the tides. Assume a disappointed or sad expression. Be born, used chiefly of lambs. Be captured. Be cast down. Be due. Payments fall on the first of the month. Begin vigorously. Come out. Issue. Descend in free fall under the influence of gravity. Die, as in battle or in a hunt. Several deer have fallen to the same gun. Drop oneself to a lower or less erect position. Go as if by falling. Lose office or power. Lose one's chastity. A fallen woman. Move in a specified direction. The line of men fall forward. Occur at a specified time or place. Christmas falls on a Monday this year. Pass suddenly and passively into a state of body or mind. Fall into a trap. slope downward. The hills around here fall towards the ocean. Suffer defeat, failure, or ruin. We must stand or fall. The lapse of mankind into sinfulness because of the sin of Adam and Eve. To be given by assignment or distribution. To be given by right or inheritance. Yield to temptation or sin. A light brief snowfall and gust of wind, or something resembling that. A rapid active commotion. A light brief snowfall and gust of wind, or something resembling that. There was a flurry of chicken feathers. Cause to feel embarrassment. Move in an agitated or confused manner. Cover up with a liquid correction fluid. Lose daylight visibility in heavy fog, snow, or rain. An Arctic atmospheric condition with clouds over snow produce a uniform whiteness and objects are difficult to see. Occurs when the light reflected off the snow equals the light coming through the clouds. Granular snow formed by alternate thawing and freezing. Any substance considered disgustingly foul or unpleasant. An ill-defined bodily ailment. He said he had the crud and needed a doctor. Heavy wet snow that is unsuitable for skiing. A crystal of snow. White Arctic bunting.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.